Hey guys, I'm gonna show you the easiest way to do invasion missions and the fastest. So here, this is your pillar. You shoot out all the gooey stuff. It's labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, top to bottom. Rinse, repeat. So here I actually get a symbol. I call it a backward C. It's in section 2 of the pillar. Again, shoot out the gooey stuff. This one's a fat bunny, that's what I call it. That's on section 3. So I know that the backwards C is on 2, the fat bunny's on 3. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, there are dots to label which number it is. This is the correct bot that I should be on because you want to make sure that you get the bot that matches. And from there, once you have the correct bot, you want to make sure that you stay in the circle. If you walk out of the circle after activating it, you will instantly die. I did that my first try. This was actually my second try, and I did it a lot faster than the first time. So here you use the gun to shoot out the eyeballs. I shoot them out when the eyeballs are open because sometimes it might not count as a shot when they're closed. So again, got 2 eyeballs shot out, rinse, repeat, go back to the pillars, shoot out the gooey stuff, find your symbols. You will need 2 symbols to know which one it is. I don't recommend only doing one because it can have sequences with the same symbol in that same order. So if you know 2 out of 4, that's a 50% chance you're going to get it right. And I would hope you get it right because if you know one's on one section and the other symbol's on the other, you shouldn't mess this up. Again, here you see I'm on the bot, waiting for it to detonate. Detonates, here's the gun. Take the gun over to the door with the eyeballs. Shoot the eyeballs and you move on to the next section. Now once I figured out and understood the mechanics of this is actually one of the easiest things that you can do. I recommend playing Bunny on here if you have her built up because she just makes it so much easier to deal with enemies around her. You don't have to waste any ammo on them, you can just focus on the puzzle. Now I know this started off from the second area and this is the third that I'm in right here in the clip. But the first area is the exact same. Find your pillar, find your symbol, match it, find the bot that has the same sequence. Let's repeat until you get to the next area. That's it. Super duper easy. So yeah, this one was a little bit harder because the pillars were a lot more spread out and there was a lot more enemies and I do not have a lot of health on my bunny. So I actually die here because I got my sequence wrong and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So as you can see, I died. Instant death when you mess this up. Even if you're standing inside the bubble, you will die if you get the wrong one. So make sure you're remembering which one's which. If it helps you, I call the C-shaped one that's backwards a backwards C. The other one from the other one from the other section, I call that one a fat bunny. Then there's like a Y, then there's a T, then there's an upside down T, and then there's an hourglass. That's what I call them. That's what helped me remember it. Call it whatever you want, but just remember you need to match the symbols to the sequence. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 from top to bottom. Each symbol will have a dot above it. The dot corresponds to what number it is. And you'll need to do this because you'll need the gun that it drops that you used on the doors to use on this boss. So right here, as you can see, if you shoot him without using the gun, you won't do any damage. So pick up the gun, use all the ammo in it, and then once the ammo's done, or like once he's broken, you can switch to your primary weapon and just go in. Just crash out and dude, you feel me? Like, just kill him. Now, I almost died because I am a bot, and if I would have died, I would have been mad because I already died before. But my clear time was still a good amount under what the goal was. The goal is 7 minutes, 34 seconds. I did it in 6 minutes and 50 seconds, so I was guaranteed 3 Haley pieces. Now, as you can see, the 3 Haley pieces I got are the same piece, which is really annoying. So this was my second try. keep that in mind. This is my second time doing this invasion on the chapel. And I got 3 of the same pieces. And the first time I did it, I got 1 of her other pieces. And that's because my first time doing this, my clear time was 10 minutes. Keep in mind, you can only do this 2 times a day. So if you get gold, you get 3 pieces. It can be the same piece.